Welcome back to the channel, everyone. For today's Clash of Clans video, I am super hyped to bring you guys a Let's Play episode today. It's been almost a week since we brought you one of these, and I want to give you a bit of background first because it's just been incredibly busy. You know that I work as a respiratory therapist, a respiratory physiotherapist here in the UK, so it is obviously a busy time right now. But in terms of this weekend when I've been off work, I've dedicated all of that time to improving my setup. So we have the soundproofing right across the back. That should improve things all around. My entire setup behind the scenes has been stripped back. Everything has been put back together. Nice and organized this time though, so it should make a better working environment for me. We also have more kit that's coming, for example a new microphone, which should hopefully be here in a couple of weeks. So all of this will hopefully improve things for you guys. Let me know what you think. Now I will be continuing with the Let's Plays hopefully every day across my different accounts, the Town Hall specific guides, and also the 5v5s, which I know we've concentrated on a little bit more this past week, but today we will be looking at the Sneaky Goblins. This is the super troop that you guys, my subscribers, voted for a couple of days ago, so let's get out there, use this super troop, and show you some of the methods that you can use. This is what happens to your base when you basically don't attack for a week. That's pretty much what we've done. And I'm at 4,700 trophies. So I have dropped right out of Legends League and 300 trophies in this time. Let's take a look at the defense log. Oh, 840,000 gold, 880,000 gold. Oh my word, look at that one. 810, 840,000 elixir. Oh my word, we have just been crushed this last week in terms of loot. I don't even want to look at it anymore. Guys, we did indeed upgrade last time the super giants. In fact, oh yes, we have 10 super giants already cooked up. You guys will remember from the previous Let's Play. If you missed it, I will link it at the end of this video. But we used this super giant Bowwitch attack and it worked really well. Like really well, didn't it? So how could we mix some Sneaky Goblins in here? Let's go ahead and get the Sneaky Goblins. Let's mix them into this army. We're only going to have one shot at this, guys. One shot with this army, so we've got to get it right. And it might be a bit of a mess, I don't know, but we've got to try our best. Actually, oh, I've got a hybrid cooked up. I thought maybe I had cooked up the Sneaky Giants as well. I guess the Sneaky Goblins could be good with the hybrid. I guess we'll try and put that in there. Let's get rid of the baby dragon. Do we need all them wall breakers? I guess we'll take some. We'll drop a couple of hogs, a couple of miners or something. Anyways, let's get across there to these super troops. Now, 2 days and 5 hours is all we have left on the super giants. And have you guys completed in the events this one, the Get Super and Conquer? This is what I want to complete. Now, the Super Barbs is actually one of the best ones in terms of hero potions, but for now, we should get the Power Punch. So honestly, it's more of a pride thing for me. The potions aren't really going to do anything for us, but let's go ahead. 50k Dark Elixir. Is it worth it? Let's use them to funnel. They're pretty good at funneling, guys. And then we will use them at the end for some Dark Elixir farming. So 50k Dark. Let's go ahead and get them boosted. Sneaky Goblins it is. Oh, what have we got here? Training Potion. I always get the Training Potion. I don't know about you guys. Out of the trader, I never get anything other than unless it's free, other than the training portion. So what can we do in terms of this army? How many Sneaky Goblins can we get? Let's get like 5 cooked up here. Let's get rid of a witch and a bowler. Oh, that gives us 5. Nice. 236. Can we get a 6th one in there? Yes, we could. Followed by... They're 3, aren't they? If we get rid of a minion, we should actually be able to get another one in there, I think. Yes, we can. Boom. Are they? How much troop capacity are they? 3 housing space. I must have miscalculated then. Let's get rid of a minion again then. And let's pop an archer in there. There we go, that's it. So, once we've got this, let's request some clan castle troops, and then we can get out there and use the Sneaky Goblins with the Super Giants. Check it out. I'm actually going to screenshot and use for the thumbnail the Super Giant and the Sneaky Goblin together, because I think it's kind of cool. But let's get into the first attack. Okay, so let's take a look at this base, guys. We have to be able to get through the base. We do have single target infernos. I think let's quickly check if there's any clan castle troops at the bottom, which there is not. So now let's go with a Grand Warden walk, and my focus here is the scatter shots. That's what I'm aiming for. I'm going to use a Sneaky Goblin after the multi-mortar has came through, just to speed things up for my Warden. I want him to get to that scatter shot relatively quickly, so that's why I went ahead and used the one Goblin, just to speed things up. No other reason. Now my Grand Warden should go to there. I could use my Royal Champion to the top with the King, and then the Wall Wrecker coming through the middle of the base. That's kind of the focus. Let's use a Sneaky Goblin here, make sure that the Grand Warden moves in over, and let's get going here, guys. Let's go with a Witch and a Bowler over here. Once this scatter shot goes down, that's my main focus. Might have to use a Rage onto the Warden. Boom. Now let's get the Giants in with this. Grand Warden's relatively okay. Get the Sneaky Goblin in. Witches. Bowlers. Queen. Come on, Royal Champ. You can do this. Royal Champ's ability. Yes, that scatter shot went down. King. And I think we're looking okay here. I think we're looking okay. Let's go ahead and Rage in the center. Sneaky Giants coming through. I keep calling them Sneaky Giants, but they're the Super Giants. They are the Super Giants. So let's freeze this area. We can jump through the back end of the base. Can Rage again. Grand Warden's ability right in the center. It's not looking too bad. Can use a poison onto all of them. Then let's get a Giant, and let's use our Sneaky Goblins on the outside. Queen needs to get through this area. Let's freeze the single, because I can't really see what's happening. It's a little bit manic right now, guys. Single target goes down. We've got one Sneaky Goblin. We've got some heal spell, sorry. And it's not looking good. We've lost a lot of the push through the middle of the base. I don't think it's worth using the heal on that. Let's heal the Giant over here, because we kind of need the Giants to get through. Could use the Sneaky Goblin. I don't know if we've got enough time to get through it, guys. Let's use a Sneaky Goblin here to try and just push in, get the storages, help us through. We've got 40 seconds. No doubt we could get this, because the Giants are relatively good, and they are going to punch through the walls pretty quick. It's all a matter of time. 30 seconds. So the Sneaky Goblins in this one, yes, we really just used them to funnel and speed things up. But that's kind of some of the techniques you can use. Use them to speed up your process. They can take down the buildings incredibly quick, and use them to funnel as well. Now I've pressed the Queen's ability to try and speed us up. We might even end up with 99, or we might just get it. 5, 4, it's pretty close, but we did! With 2 seconds left, we managed to take down the base with the Super Giant Bull Witch and 7 Sneaky Goblins. So that was kind of cool, guys. That was kind of cool. So using them to funnel, using them to speed things up. Now let's take a look at this. How many could we get in the hybrid? We could get 7. Again, 7. So we'll use them in a similar method here. We can use the poison most certainly in this army composition. Then what I think, let's do a mass Super Goblin to finish things off. We can use jump spells to get into the base, maybe freeze spells to help us through, maybe a rage. And I don't think we need a heal. It's probably more just speeding the goblins through. And let's use a poison as well. So that's going to be the troop compositions for the final 2 attacks. Let's go ahead and let's double check. We should be okay for that, shouldn't we? Yeah, we don't need to collect that just yet, guys, but I should get my builders working. Let me know, what do you think we should upgrade? Probably the elixir collectors. Probably the elixir collectors. I might bring you guys a video discussing my upgrades in the coming days, but certainly the Sneaky Goblins is the focus for this one, so let's go in for another attack when we're ready. Okay, well, clouds have been a little bit of a nightmare. This is the third base I have found. The other two weren't really that good. One of them had less than 100,000 gold. And then the next one was a Town Hall 11 in Champions League. Not quite sure how that works, but anyways, we now have this one and I am just going to take it. So I think let's start with that Grand Warden walk. Over to this side, we can use a loon to test, followed by the healers. And I think similar to last time, let's use the Sneaky Goblins to speed my Grand Warden up here. That's the main focus. Speed the Grand Warden. And I'm going to use the Sneaky Goblins to ultimately help funnel everything as well. So let's use a Sneaky Goblin at the bottom here. My focus, by the way, with the Warden is this multi-target Inferno. But now that I've used the Sneaky Goblins, I'm a little bit worried that he's not going to go there. He might not. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. Come on, Sneaky Goblins. You can do this. Okay. We can use... We don't need the Wall Wrecker this time. So I'm going to use the Siege Barracks. Multi-target is on the Warden. I can use some Hog Riders if anything hits there. Let's go with the Siege Barracks down here. Come on, Warden. You go for the Multi-Inferno. We're wasting time here. Let's go with the King on this outside as well, with maybe one Wizard. Warden, go for the multi. Where are you going? Let's get it. Oh, my word. Warden. Okay, we're going to have to just spread everything in here. Ah, my Grand Warden's gonna go down. Let's use his ability, I guess. No, that's definitely not what we wanted. That is definitely not what we wanted. Let's freeze here. Are you joking me? All of my hogs are gonna go down. Let's get the heal in. Miners need to get that Town Hall. We can freeze this scatter shot again, but my Grand Warden's ability going off is not ideal. Oh, I think we lost a lot there. We lost a lot. Let's get that heal spell in. Royal Champion to this side. Why do we have wall breakers? What is wrong with me? Let's rage through the center. We've got the Queen's ability. We can use another heal. Oh my word. We can use the Sneaky Goblins to help with a balloon and a wizard. We should have used the Sneaky Goblins to the top. Royal Champ's ability. What are we going to get here? Not much. 68%. We can wall break this area just to spam them in. It's going to be 70%. I can't believe my Grand Warden just totally did not want to go for that multi-inferno. We end on a good old 69%. And 99% bonus. Just to rub it in, you need 70%. And I got 69. 99%. Okay. Grand Warden's ability. I think if we could have used the Grand Warden's ability through the Town Hall, dropped a rage spell after that, we'd have pushed through the scatter shot, and I think we'd have got that base. I really do. But never mind, guys. 69% it is. It is time to use the Sneaky Goblins in themselves. How is my Queen not ready yet? I seem to be searching for ages there. We've still got 2 minutes. Sneaky Goblins, we can take one archer, I guess. And let's find out. A lot of people have been asking me, is it worth it? Is the 50k dark worth it with the Sneaky Goblins? I personally think it is. I think you can get through the base pretty quickly with them. But let's find out now. Let's go ahead and do some mass Sneaky Goblin attacks to finish off the video. Well, this is a Town Hall 12, but honestly, I don't mind, because we're using these Sneaky Goblins. So, to farm, this has nearly 500,000 golden elixir, only 3.5k dark, or 3.6. But anyways, let's check this out. So, one Sneaky Goblin, and you often do find storages on the outside of the base. Check it out. We virtually get it down. So, two Oh. I thought they were going to go straight for the storage. I didn't even see the gold mines there. But anyways, let's get 2 more into that storage. It works pretty well, guys, doesn't it? You can really blast a base down like this. So let's get a couple of Sneaky Goblins into this bottom side. Really just clear this area out. And then we're going to put a jump spell in straight towards the Dark Elixir. That's what we're doing. Look at them go to the bottom. Yes, my friends. Let's get that gold storage. Oh, they are just awesome, aren't they? They are awesome. They're only 3 troop capacity. That's what really makes them good. So, let's go with a jump. I don't even think we need a rage. Watch this. Let's get the... I don't know. How many was that? 11 or so? They get in there. Ah, they're going to go down. Oh, but they still nearly got it. Even though they were going down, they still nearly got it. Now, if I'd have taken I guess if I had taken an earthquake, we could have activated the town hall and watched that go down. But I don't think it's worth putting any more in. Let's find a different base. Okay, I'll take this base. It nearly has 1 million in terms of gold, over 5k dark, which is honestly what you can rack up very quickly with the Sneaky Goblins. I will probably tomorrow, I'll either bring another 5 versus 5 or I'll bring a let's play from my Town Hall 11. Remember the rushed account? But I have taken an earthquake this time, so we should be able to take out the Town Hall. Let's start with a bunch of Sneaky Goblins onto the storages. Honestly, I mean, we can just blast this area, get it all down. Look at it. Look at it. We should be able to get through. Let's see, do they go through the walls? Will they actually go through the walls here? Let's check it out. Yes, they do. How quick do they get through the walls, though? So this is 2 Sneaky Goblins. So even without the jump spell, that's only 2 Sneaky Goblins. And they, yes, it's not a maxed out wall, but they did relatively okay there. Let's put a couple of others in. That should get through the wall. That should get the DE drill and the gold mine there as well. Come on, guys. Yes, even when they are vulnerable, they still get it done. Right, now the moment of truth. Let's go with a rage spell, maybe here. And let's go, boys. They are sneaky, remember. They are sneaky. Oh, but the traps go off. Boom. Come on, Town Hall, Town Hall. Oh, down they go. Down they go. Okay, let's get some more in. Come on. Do not get the Town Hall, boys. Oh! I wasn't expecting them to get it that quick. Did you see how quick it went down? I mean, I don't know how many that was, but it certainly went down pretty quick. I mean, is it even worth pushing to the DE storage? Let's, for the sake of it, let's go for it. So let's get a jump spell here. Let's push a rage in as well, actually, and let's go. Come on, let's go for it. Let's get the rest of the Sneaky Goblins in. I'm going to freeze the scatter shot here because that would wipe them straight out. They get through. They're still vulnerable, look, but they are powering through this. They did awesome. Now, in terms of if you have one single storage there, I think the best method would be to stagger them in. Not to blast them in like I did, but stagger them in. What else can we get? That just means if there's any traps, by the way, then you're not basically giving that away. I did drop trophies last time when I just ducked out of the attack, but never mind, guys. We got all of the Dark Elixir, didn't get all of the gold, but for an army of goblins, I honestly think that you could do this relatively well. If you were pretty selective on your base, I just picked the first base that had a high amount of loot, but I think you could do pretty well with the mass Sneaky Goblins. We will have to bring you a video on that as well, just so that you can see exactly what you need to be doing with it. However, that is going to wrap it up for this one, guys. If you do want to see that video with the super giant bow witch, I'm going to link it on your screen. It's going to be right over the top of me. In fact, it's right on your screen. You can click that. I will see you guys across there for that strategy. If not, be sure to stay tuned for tomorrow's video. Until next time, guys, be sure to stay home, stay safe, and have a good one.